na afi yen hwade and then exactly a year 43 years a judge for da wo dem Justice a year Fred Poku Sakodie Justice a year Kojo Eje Japan a year MPP Kwabena Eje Japan ne papa ene oba tanya na akola tue ne nufu ano where Justice Frederick Poku Sakodie agoja ene Justice Cecilia Krantia do oba tanya wo akola tue ne nufu ano JJ Rollins me koche no kokun wo mo there was one major year Samakwa wono no ye Gehok Gehok ye ne yesi eche Kofi Jumani ade no ye Gehok HR manager na amatekwe no ye adwuma Gehok ana Samatekwe si apamo na free Gehok eti JJ Rollins revolution ne bae no wonim so mo koche major Samakwa kan ho kokun wo mo 43 years today. It will call a year a Supreme Court in any mona. Yede a year or more a statue was you. And the actual matters of a year rule of law.
Exactly.
A gentia. If it's a JJ Rollins say, say, or the Asamko court, now we're different. It is what different dear. Judges say, Nikwa Kokuomono. Kaya de Kokuomo kiss. Nana couldn't watch my Rollins. The dining hall, the dining table, the center table so, and an keys in the go. And Yamana Mecca, SIB report, Yamana Mecca, and I'm your ready SIB report. Na yankoswa nkaka emwa ene me no kasei asoja for mo call bondasi training camp o mo frɛ baby cook house wonim se besi nne sa baby ayekun judges ne ho ntimi fu if we say omu kun omu ewie ye do omu koko twa bi nan Frederick Poku Sakodi twa bi nan na ironically Chief Justice here omu pamuni o kan bibi na no o se ne wofa tieni o any Poku Sakodi na time omu be chi na frifie no na owo ho tieni Chief Justice no ho now Chief Justice asaka bibi say there is a place our mo hodi a yes ade na a committee de ben no e wo a year adu sludge e bre omo kokun judges no adu sludge na e Captain Kojo Chikata from reliable sources e shia nkrofo no mo planning baby omo the Chief Justice yi koyi so people are linking it there. Is it because omo kun Chief Justice no wofa so they believe that say omo the case is kokotwa e bia wonni momo so the ye ne wofa no that is the same thing ye no ana tenio now see atena ho na say JJ Rollins say waba abemu or the revolution aba 1981 no the case is kokotwa omo the case ni ye womo fa case papa nko buga no a ni enima womo eti yasoma me akoche judges miensa akokun womo anaju konkon ahye womo anya nsuo ne toya enya nsuo ne toya ati yahye womo abra ya nhunu omachi 43 years ne de 43 years now in the same vein almost MPP for wiesika MPP for Bokrono me hu ye nka ukona say a criminal case dia you prove beyond reasonable doubt you know when it comes to criminal prosecutions the burden of proof is a year on the prosecutors say over prove beyond reasonable doubt say nipa we no ampani ampa why ye bone if say your friend be a principles of legality say bone no ya famre hu ho am one prove beyond reasonable doubt nipa bebrebe you sumra no as the personal vendetta kenie NDC for buy no almost MPP for wieska it is a court e won nye here see court enye buga empirical evidence then you are able to match that empirical evidence with the law now when him so mon survive it the SCA say you come judges na send a shock to the judiciary and we here 43 years ago kwabena je Japan now these are yes judges no omo finra ni 43 years ago Where judges are, J.J. Rollins are buying because for the case court.
Very sad.
Precisely. And the same thing is happening today. And voices of conscience are quiet.
Exactly. So,
and I mean, okay, Ebia where the new true and near giant. And you see a street judges. And may imagine say Asim Winka may very quiet on it.
Exactly.
It's all kakura man for an tias.
Beat down.
The judges now more tenacity. I'm a Mahama. I had the all yes, Chief Justice Wino. Me, Chief Justice, when you're mamma. I am Papa. Ye in a dear encourage. The man also encourage.
Exactly.
But from a year history, I have voices of conscience cannot sit down for people to do what they are doing. For your mama to do what they are doing. You know? Voices of conscience in this country, from where we are coming from, and say, "Yo, J.J. Rollins by 81, not all with the goodwill of the people." 31st December 1981, no, the goodwill of the people. It's the 30th June, 30th June, 6 months into an administration, the same way as John Mahama, 6 months into an administration, all your chief justice in the warrior, because there's a grand scheme and there's an agenda.
Precisely.
Said all institutions of state here. Omubetimi asori etia domama ade opeso ye no eso mo bo mo tugu, but voices of conscience cannot allow this to happen.
So
munyina mo okromu a the woman is crying, and I like the courage of the woman. Say I won't resign. I want the records to show I fought. I know so mo be me, but I want the records to show that I fought.
Right.
And Justice Bafwani respectfully say, Martin Numwela Kasimbi, or say they came for the Jews. I did not speak because I was not Jewish.
Precisely so.
They came for the trade unionists. I did not speak because I was not a trade unionist.
Exactly.
They came for the capitalists. I did not speak. Then finally, when they came for me, there was nobody to speak for me.
Exactly.
Sir, this matter, I know you are the ultimate beneficiary of Sema Ameni Niwa now or what.
Precisely.
But because of the history we are coming from,
exactly.
You shouldn't allow this to be a precedent and you best set it.
Precisely so.
If you think they are the suspended chief justice in Waye Bibi Anto Weda, the woman is even asking, says a mobo me koedua, adia modia bo me koeduno, mojina sudia bo me koeduno, momanenya available. If so, on the principle of actuary, it could be to probation. On the plaintiff lies the proof. It is a sebi mobo me koedua. Kwadu kron mo fama me na me hwere me ntimi nyi me ho ano
fire
mo se mo ma no oba no and I know say okay maame no directly or indirectly we tietia nkofo ebre na so judicial and this mumu nyina mo ye no I'm speaking to your heart.
Precisely.
Judges no some of these things are to a personal score. You want to a personal score against the woman. But from where we are coming from as a nation, posterity will never forgive you guys.
Precisely so.
I know say CJ or Babe CJ no. Some of you there are so many things that you are coming after her because of personal vendetta. But Mestre, Justices of the Supreme Court, I beg you. You people cannot sit down and allow this thing to happen. Or mind free baby never. If it's a munya makwama sadi we see. And a monka who say will be your baby chief justice biano. The term of office is coterminous.
Precisely.
With a presidency. Na ye koya na ye buy. Ye boy nchirima na ye amwa nchirima. I'm making an appeal to the justices of the Supreme Court.
Exactly. So
Mumu bebre nim se maami tena wone mo antena ye wo ho. Enti na mo go after him. I mean after her. Not because genuinely you think say sansem hunu ya trotro ego paper so no. It is enough grounds for the woman to be suspended or to be taken off. You know, munim.
Let them know.
Munim pa. And you are going after her. Mamu makwama jo Mahama nye de oye. You shouldn't be corporate.
Precisely.
You shouldn't sit down unconcerned.
Exactly.
Our voices will be heard.
Exactly.
You know, if free baby, 43 years today, you kun justice Cecilia Kwantinyado, ana ne betua no fuano. And so you want to tell me say the state institutions e wo kroma ye nya ba bia nkohodi ayi woman no ye Friday say e wo ba bia ye plan say de ekoku judges no. Edu lord just one. It's any state institution bia I bet me holding the hearing of the woman.
Exactly.
Justices of the Supreme Court, this is my humble appeal and respectfully says, making this appeal from the bottom of my heart because I know some of my Masadie will see. It will be a precedent the nation is not ready for.
Precisely so.
And then my idea go one or two coin or coin and impress. Ye two coin ye ye kwa and kanchima kon ye and ye gina should impeach you be a Esaka will be a educator mama and president. When you know money, we've got a yes or fan and penal. Yes, one in Kunako. Ewa bra part of the conditions of service and bet me in Kuna to coin.
Precisely.
Or buy your side the impress. You can't impress the Sika Kaya or buy was our returning. More bonne kwadu and because woman you still have the goodwill of the people and the people are not even listening, they are not watching, the people are happy and a woman here MPP women's organizer and a diaben
where look yay
must we continue like this as a nation? But my main guy John Mahama bibi Jeje Rollins by okun judges
precisely.
J.J. Rollins by he wanted to suppress everything.
Exactly.
Now Adiomo Yene say they say they want a third term presidency for John Mahama. Adiomo Yene say any young Saki woman we appointed 7 judges to the Supreme Court. Niyanko seeking interpretation for Article 68.
Fire.
Now Article 68 in there Mauko 2 terms no. Yeko seeking interpretation ya. Ye be appointed 9 judges. 9 judges in the 7 amediakoi. The people can't see it.
Never.
But no matter how you continue to do this thing, now J.J. Rollins here, and so why do you think your mama we are in any shape or form? J.J. Rollins in 2000 power free nessa. For me a National Reconciliation Committee. Kufunya semono na opesi nyina ye move away from some of these pain. Yanko National Reconciliation Committee no. Ni yanko hwe eye Asha, Chris Asha. O apia ye. Some of the things and you see it's not even about the Chris Asha account, but the kind of anger and the energy that was in the system which President Kufuor in his wisdom wanted to so okay, yentino. Danny yenti.
They were having a meeting, so you should wait. Then, whilst waiting, Jua came out of the office of the chairman and asked America to see him in his office. I suppose, probably, I'm not too sure, that guy also accompanied them there. And Jua told him that, America, they have asked me to put you under arrest, knowing that we are likely to have a shootout. Please don't resist, and we will not have any shootout. America did not resist. Jua put him into an armored vehicle, took him to the BNI, came back and told him that.
So, hold on.
Oh God.
Hold on, but more trust. So, I was America ye know ye more ge hokena. Ye sake no. Okokun judges ne ade no. Ana ye peer yi Krisasha e peer wo. But you see, it's not even about what Chris Asha is saying. Exactly. I'm trying to remind the youth to say, tell my President Kufuor to me, the kind of pain that was in people's heart, the kind of anger that was in people's heart. And then the youth, and your mama is coming back with the same pain, with the same anger, because Adiamoye Chief Justice, and people will take power and they will do worse.
Precisely.
President Mama, we were not so proud of it.
Yes.
And I wish Akufo-Addo could apologize to the public. Especially when it comes to the removal of Charlotte Osei. For me, it was never supposed to have been done on those grounds.
Precisely.
But one also be resetting nation. And you are setting the same precedent or even low.
So
that's what mine koi and I buy. Young Kosunti, Injekashasha.
Put him into an armored vehicle, took him to the BNI, came back and told him that America did not resist. He said, oh God, he didn't resist. This man, that man sitting there. That guy sitting there. I think on the how did he communicate with America while they were in the vehicle? Give me a break, Dr. Samuel. Are you living in the ancient times? But by phone? By two-way? Are you living in ancient times?
But in your experience,
he received a call.
By what means? Just tell us.
By wire, by phone.
Which kind of phone?
By radio. I don't know. I wasn't there. I told you I'm the guy's bodyguard.
Yes, but that is it. But you can't get to say what he's supposed to have told you.
I'm telling you what you told me.
Yes, but I'm trying to show that you did not check. You just took everything
Jesus
on face value.
I'll make an appeal to President John Mahama. President Mahama, who set a precedent for
exactly
the pain in the heart of the people in 2000. Our President Kufoba will try to reconcile Libya as a nation. You are setting another precedent.
Precisely.
And I can bet you one way here, it will be a cyclical order.
Let him know.
Say to me, become from sir. And only say to me, then come on, some could see it will certainly change. And when it does, people will pay you back
pound for pound.
Necessary. I'm making a humble appeal to you, Mr. President. At this point, I'm making a humble appeal to you.
So.
A bet to me as Chief Justice at the end desist.
Yes.
Because so free posterity will not be kind to you.
Never.
You got your cabinet Japan. You coon ne papa. Chacha no yakola. Also, much dining table who did you. And your best friend papa said, Cecilia Crantiado, Ayare. It was no knowing says I you kukuni papa. And that was the last time who ne papa chain you. Now when you insensitive said the Kuranoa, imagine so being ne papa to na omudidi. What the empe cabinet Japan said. Never so being ne papa to na omudidi. Near Baba friend said Brana way. Now that was the last time who ne papa. Nene betina near kuni papa.
Yeah.
Papa. Now imagine what they close your eyes for a second. Japan.
Commemoration of your dad and two others who were killed some 43 years ago. What do you remember about the situation and what happened at that time?
I mean, it's very instructive that it's raining this morning. It was like that on the 30th of June and then the following morning. But these things 43 years ago, but it was a very traumatic experience. I was a young 20-year-old having dinner with my dad at the dinner table around 9 o'clock p.m. In those days, there was a curfew when he was called out. We were not to know that he was being kidnapped, and he was just being called to attend to a fellow judge, Cecilia Crantiando, who was thought to be unwell. And then only to discover in the morning that he never came back. We were not to know that they had been executed that very night.
Pause. Danny, pause it. So, General, nipa kura yakune papa. I think a pain one akumem. Look at Nidimina said there be. He still wishes that this nation, at some point, yenye be traso.
Precisely.
And Bezamama, I mean, said Chief Justice. I wish says I did will be traso.
Exactly.
To me, in come on some and I've said it. Mr. Minim said Chief Justice and you appointed no. Momo judges in Bebre or what on the mountain ye. But that should not be the basis. Some of them for the interest of the nation.
It's a time for sober reflection, as Ghanaians. Some of these things, sordid history that we have in the past. But let's pray for forgiveness of sin. We can't forget, but we should forgive, work together as countrymen, and we should learn lessons from some of these things and make sure that those who deliver justice are not exposed to these dangers. And brings me to what currently is happening to the Lord Chief Justice, and I identify with her struggles, and I think all Ghanaians cannot be passive. One leg of democracy, which is the judiciary.
All Ghanaians cannot be passive, says Kwabena Japan, because we are passive participants of what is going on. Every Ghanaian, whether we are Sofo, we are Hine, quieter, Chief Justice, you are passive participants of what is going on.
Exactly so.
And I'm pleading the justices of the Supreme Court, I beg you, for the history of this nation, you cannot allow John Mahama to do what he's doing and be passive participants of what is going on. Posterity will not be kind to you guys.
Exactly so.
Now, Anna, Esiedun Ketia Yadi. I catch them say they want to all voices of conscience, mute, just so they can enjoy absolute power.
Expose them.
So communist inferior tactics. We need to take away the Chief Justice. We need to quickly remove the EC and put our people there. And I've said this. The record shows that some of us spoke against it. So it's not that today we are having a different stance. Just that more short memory. I don't care.
Short, very short.
We are also saying to John Dramani Mahama. Now, Esiedun Ketia Bekasimbi. Don't forget to say in 2009, Justice Theodora Wood, Omo Yusu, Omo Chairman, Kwabeneji, the late Kwabeneji.
Okay.
And Obeka said there are so many ways to kill a cat. Okay, it's a statement. I'm Professor Mills, says every video know what. Obi Kobusa Professor Mills said, are you seeking to remove the Chief Justice? Professor Mills answered, said, look at my face, look at my palm. Do I look like a cat hunter? Uncle, but mentioning Professor Mills, when him say Enrani exactly 70 years, sir, a year a park was him is at a week. And so when this for Enra will be unkind.
Busy research.
We are just by and run 7 years exactly. Pakwasi Bisata, and so when this for not even a Kokobana Kai
from top to down.
Former Vice President too. Not even your mama Nankasa Kwana Kai.
Or resetting any
Yohani Niabre Timbaka. And we are there. Don't market for Neka.
Market for so I say Timbaka, wouldn't anymore buoy.
Wouldn't anymore buoy.
Wouldn't a change so a buoy. Wouldn't
a cheer buoy.
Wouldn't change so a buoy.
Ah, nice Timbaka, and wouldn't anymore. It drew be possible to me at Tina, will lose break. And I didn't change so a war for be put to me, lose break. Wouldn't change so a change to me, and we are a baby and I'm drumming for Neka.
One or Moka.
So I saw Butem team.
I saw Butem team.
Uncle
no be a baby.
Yenny or Semina, your contents or boa.
Yenny or Semina,
your contents or no boa.
Your cotan was a boa. Yagus, you soon in your mother. General, I said, don't get your barber car simply. Danny Yentia said, don't get ya. Yentino. So, who was a video? Yenti.
Overwhelming evidence that this commission is not fit for purpose. And if any serious country we want to maintain this type of electoral commission, then I don't know what the country is about.
So there will be a change at the EC leadership?
There has to be a change.
Okay, so pause, Danny, pause. Your frame be setting of agenda, framing and priming.
Precisely.
So, or prepare man for the mind for what is about to happen.
Exactly. So,
how's that you? So, General Sedenkatia is no mean a person than chairman of the NDC.
Precisely.
So, before General Sedenkatia will come and speak like this, now Oma prepare new me go hold that. Name on person mu etisi the public.
Exactly.
Emma public in the mood of the public in the edicing. And the medicaka say they still have the goodwill of the people. Precisely. So the people are not getting awakened to what is going on.
Exactly.
It will not be or to gauge the mood of the public. Will the public react negatively? It will not suma generation don't get say kokasi yenyi easy chairs no. Near the public never resist here. If the public will not resist, then they will move ahead and execute it.
Exactly.
It's the Chief Justice, no. No. The public is not resisting because the public is still on some opium of some. Na yebeku krofui. Yebeku jadisi. Say the public and call it. Let the blood flow. Let the blood flow. Because the public, after every election, they are on a certain opium.
Precisely.
And they don't reason well. They don't think well. And now I'm not say public need to not even understand what is going on. And you have demonized it. Now we I say don't get be demonize a easy chair. There is overwhelming evidence. You know say Oma prepare a petition did
precisely.
Oma ngasa prepare already made petition. Oma te watchro. Etube ya no mso eni obi ana dia base. Yenyi omodi near the command by president. The president now act on it. Meanwhile, your grand scheme and grand agenda, which there is a leaked document, actually 2024 and beyond. The things that they are going to do, we are going to serialize that document. I was your way come plan home. You be easy chairs, but when the Kufuado did it, it was wrong.
Precisely.
And your mama, this should be a warning to you. Say Akufo-Addo at that time, no. Wan you know say mre bi beba. To me besesa. Am obi nso try so be easy chair. It is a waba na so be reset dia. Na say wo se wo nsua hwemfra Akufo-Addo die nimu dia. Emfie dodo say na mo bedi. Abro so a ye de achemo de yamfa ne say de achemo 15-20 years. Yamfa ne say de achemo. So if you say you want to reconcile the nation, your leadership must be one that unites the nation rather than dividing the nation.
Precisely.
You say you want to reconcile. So it wasn't because Akufo-Addo here and na your time. Never. Na na opesa ba. Na mom na Akufo-Addo na here. So you are coming in to do virtually the same thing or even worse. So it wasn't because your mama in principle has anything against a electoral commission. Nemo Akufo-Addo yen and ano may opportunity nam suma baby. But is that how to lead the nation? You do me, I do you. It will almost prepare because almost prepare 10 bed. But I know the young can't change your mama. The SU Otogono. Foreign Yasimbe. The SU Otogono. The Ghanaian of 1966. The Ghanaian of 1972. The Ghanaian of 1979. The Ghanaian of 81 is no different from the Ghanaian you see today.
Precisely.
Right, your mama? Open ye Chief Justice. Ye easy chair. Neko for interpretation. Netina so. It won't work.
It won't happen.
And then you move into Ghana. Because we are not cowards. That is how come I am continuing to show you here to Tuba. Here to Chroma here. We are not cowards. Because a man must die for something.
Exactly.
So President Mama, the leaked document, which is idea who ye na washeda. Ube easy chair. Mama said don't get here to more gauge the mood of the public, more testing the mood of the public. So if the public do not react or the public is in support, then you go ahead and execute it. Framing and priming, agenda setting. Some of us, we are not the usual mind, so we understand what you are doing. But the public, that is when the public will turn against you. Say I'm turning against you, Rollins.
You back question.
You back questions.
Simple.
And obey your penny. You know, when you say microphone, and feed you ego. So you might think you are doing the right thing. President Mama, if there is anybody to listen to in this country, I am giving you the right feedback from the ground.
Exactly.
You are oppressing the people.
Precisely.
And in Gofana one China, they may make you feel like you are doing the right thing. Sana Akufo-Addo die. O kwana akoka kire na na omo matwa no wasi omo pre o. And say yeah nim guase ba yi. And say ya na so die na ye. And so ba ye na so wakwa akotena se wahunu niam bi na wo ba de bibi foforo aba. Bibi e be United Nations no na ade ye nyina move forward. He wants to instill fear in the people. But that is not the kind of leadership we expect from a president. This is the leadership you are bringing to the people. Where the leadership no? For how long can you continue to oppress the people? For how long? Your Excellency, don't let the people around you deceive you. And no yebi. Also yombi. Power is very transient. Precisely. Power has a way of deceiving people.
Exactly.
That is why Lord Acton said, power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And from where you are going, it will get to a point you will have no opposition. Because the Chief Justice, you know, na judiciary ni be show mo to now we use a Electoral Commission, you may at sometimes feel like a demigod.
Exactly.
But mind you, history has a way of repeating itself.
Precisely.
Every time somebody has become a demigod on the people, whether from Julius Caesar, Julius Caesar no angasa ne nkrofo, ne nkrofo no mote, ane kunwo. Whether Alexander the Great, Opa conquer free a Macedonia, Ekoka a Persia. When you get power and it becomes an absolute power in your hands, you feel like a demigod.
Precisely.
But that is the point that you are getting to John Dramani Mahama. The people around you. I know say CJ Yadi now person obey. I know say IGP Yadi now person obey. IGP Yadi no. I know they beseech you one day who to coin. And I'm going form around you ba fear say one ye IGP down Pariadia or Mompene. You were against it.
Expose him.
But don't let them feed your ego. Don't let them put you on a tall white horse.
Exactly. So,
because it is your legacy that will be remembered, not theirs.
Not theirs.
And now you can't judge you kumono. And yet JJ Rollins the koso tuomu de bubo omu. I made the common a year. I met a queer a year. And so never know say JJ Rollins. That is ultimate responsibility.
Exactly. So
man microphone da. Now, Mr. President, what about show them where power lies? Yoko Bossy. A friend say, Acha, Ramon Acha. He's my very good friend.
Exactly.
I've decided I won't call him.
Never.
Ramon, you when they did it to you, you did not like it.
Precisely.
Or when you hear what trade fair, you did not like it. So you are the person that, on principle, you should have been against it. And now the young Crawford, you are abusing power. For how long will the power remain in your hands?
Ask him.
You are my brother.
Exactly.
So, brother, think about it. Go and sit down. Think. So, at the end of the way, do you want to chart a new path for the nation, or we should continue the slope, the slippery slope of personal vendetta? Maybe I hear. Na nyame ya adom na tumi abeka MPP nsa na MPP for be so yanko yanko ebi. I know some of us will not be here to support that foolishness.
Never.
Push
it. We won't do that.
Exactly.
So Your Excellency, please, you cannot do this. I said don't get you are testing the waters and now, General, I'm sorry.
Hello everyone, welcome to AHC Group of Companies. At AHC Group of Companies, we deal in importation, swapping, buying and selling of cars. If you want to import, swap, sell, buy all kinds of cars, look no further as AHC Group of Companies got you covered. You can locate us at Accra Jowulu, opposite Quick Mart, or find us on Google Maps at AHC Group of Companies, or you can call the numbers on the screen.